mean, it's one thing to dream, but then you go, okay, how do I reach my dream? You know, and it was more than I want to be something. It was like, you know, 24/7. I was figuring out how to do it. But yeah, the story goes, and it's true, is I was driving my cab, and a couple got in, and they were going to the Garden to see Elvis Presley. And when we pulled up there, I was like, someday people are going to be here to see me. And it was only years late, you know, a few years later, and it was me. And what was amazing was the last show at the Garden, the last two shows for the End of the Road, just by coincidence, outside my dressing room was a picture of Elvis playing those shows.
In 1971.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I think he was playing. He played in '72, and I think that's when I drove the cab.
Now, when you said that, were you saying it to the passengers, or were you saying it to yourself?
I was saying it to myself. You know, they could care less.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to see Elvis, but they're going to listen to some stupid cab driver.
Yeah.
How do you get to that point? Is there like a mantra that you're constantly saying to yourself? Or do you have like vision boards when you go back to your place and you just meditate on that, being uber successful?
I mean, it's a great question. I think you have to come up with a strategy, you know. Just wanting something is worthless. Mm-hmm. But planning how to get what you want, you know, you've overcome challenges, and, you know, you have to commit yourself to it. And, you know, you go against the odds. It's easy to find people who tell you what's impossible. Those are always the people who failed. So, you know, you want to put those people away. You know, a lot of people, the worst thing that they can ever do is see you succeed when they didn't. So it can be a lonely road, you know, when you want to do something, and people either don't want you to succeed or don't think you can. And in my case, wasn't very popular. I was deaf on one side. I had a birth defect. Like most of us, our families are kind of dysfunctional. And so I didn't have the biggest support group, but all that motivated me. Mm-hmm. You know, we can find motivation in the worst circumstances. You know, I want to get out of here, or, you know, I want to show everybody that they're wrong or whatever. So, you know, it's your dreams are only as good as how hard you're willing to work to achieve them. That's how you find out how important something is to you, by the sacrifices you're willing to make it happen.